This is where it all began. Africa. And so, in fulfillment of the vision, we are here. Now, brothers and sisters, the most important ingredient in leadership is not economic know-how.
Go ahead.
Is not political sagacity. It is not psychoanalytical powers. It is not historical perspective.
Go ahead.
It is not even science, mathematics, chemistry, and technology. The most important ingredient in leadership is vision. Vision. So when you choose a leader, you must ask the leader not how many degrees you have from Cambridge or Oxford or Harvard or Yale or the Sorbonne in Paris. You must ask your leader, what is your vision? What is your vision for Ghana? What is your vision for Africa? What is your vision for black people in America and throughout the world? When you have the right vision, then you can call the economists, the historians, the psychologists, the medical people, the sociologists, the historians, the scientists, that they may lend the power of their discipline to the fulfillment of your vision. The root of vision is idea. It is ideas that bring up vision. Vision is that which allows you to see beyond the present condition, beyond the present reality. Vision allows you to see beyond obstacles. Vision and the ideas that give birth to vision is what men and women have died for. The root of idea is thought, and the root of thought is the word, that which creates thought. The Quran teaches us that everything that Allah created is a word. There are words that you know, and there are words that you don't know. The Quran teaches us that if all of the seas, with 7 more seas added to them, were as ink, and all of the trees were as pens, you could never exhaust the words of God. God's word is his creation. His creation is what brings thought to mind. His creation is what brings up ideas. His creation is what gives us vision. But our fulfilling the vision is deeper than Marcus Garvey.
Yes, sir.
Our fulfilling the vision is deeper than Osagyefo, Kwame, Nkrumah. Our fulfilling the vision goes back to God himself and what he has caused to be spoken by the mouth of his prophets concerning yesterday, today, and tomorrow. I hope you are understanding this. As Brother Minister Ishmael Muhammad said, God has already spoken that we would go into bondage. We have fulfilled that. God said we would be in America under bondage for 400 years. We have fulfilled that. In the 430th year of their captivity, the book said they made an exodus. Exodus doesn't mean just coming out of America. It means coming out of the ideas and the vision of those who enslaved you and brought you to America and brought Africa to its shameful state of condition. We represent an opposing vision. We represent an opposing idea. Men and women have died for this vision. Marcus Garvey was deported for speaking a vision. Noble Drew Ali was killed for speaking a word that would bring vision. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X were assassinated because they spoke a word that would give vision to a people. On the African continent, Patrice Lumumba is dead because of a vision. All of your great African revolutionary leaders that have laid down their lives, it was not the way they parted their hair. It was not the tribe that they belonged to. It was not their language. It was not their religion. It was their vision. What was seen in their vision that made the powers of Europe and America decide that these revolutionary freedom fighters must be persecuted, imprisoned, deported, or killed? It is because they dared to come out from under the vision that guides the present world. And what is the vision that guides America? What is the vision that guides Europe? What is the vision that guides the ruling powers of the world? The vision that guides the ruling powers of the world is that the darker people of the world must always be under the foot of Europe, under the foot of white people, because the prevailing idea at the root of that vision is the idea of white supremacy. Are you angry with me? Are you frightened? Don't be frightened. The vision of white control, dominance over all the darker people of the earth under the idea of white supremacy has poisoned religion, has poisoned economics, has poisoned the social environment. It has poisoned education. So even though we go to church and claim to be saved, our vision is to uphold white supremacy. Even though we go to college and get all of the degrees from the universities of higher learning, those degrees bear witness that we have learned what scholarship of the world has imparted to us, but at the root of that scholarship is the vision of this world and the idea of this world, and that is that no black man should ever be able to challenge white supremacy and survive. You may not like what I'm saying, but Africa, oh, Mother Africa, unless you and I are freed from the vision of the old world and from submission to the old idea, and unless a new vision and a new idea is birthed into us, we will never realize the freedom that we desire. We will never realize not the political independence, because political independence without economic self-sufficiency is symbol without substance. You have the symbol now, we must get the substance. If you say you're free and you fly your flag and you sing your national anthem, but you cannot eat, you do not have food, you do not have adequate roads, adequate transportation, communication, you are not able to do for yourself, then what good does it do us to say we're free, and we're free and hungry, free and naked, free and out of doors, free and ignorant, free and a